With younger generations struggling at death's doorstep with psychosis now, and with the world at large in the death throes of extreme ideological conflict, let's share like there is no tomorrow Jeremy Griffith's breakthrough biological insight into the human condition in this interview.
Jeremy Griffith's insights into the human condition take humanity from a state of bewilderment about the nature of human existence to a state of profound understanding of our lives.
To see a scientist finally explain the human condition and fix the world, it's utterly astonishing.
What's really needed is someone to finally make sense of human seemingly mad behavior, which is actually what Australian biologist Jeremy Griffith has done in this incredible interview.
This interview left me speechless. It's bigger than natural selection and the theory of relativity.
The world was rudderless, without insight into the human condition, but no longer, thanks to Jeremy Griffith in this interview.
So you need to stop and listen to this interview.
For young people today, everywhere we look, there's just so much meaningless emptiness and pain and fear and confusion. So to finally be able to make sense of all the chaos as this biologist did for me in this interview was just the greatest relief imaginable. To bring peace to our troubled mind is what everyone, but especially young people, want. So this explanation of the human condition in this interview is just the best thing ever.
This should be taught in schools. Any question that you've ever had in your life, it will answer it for you.
When I watched the interview, my mind was blown away, like instantly. There's no dogma, there's no sort of like belief system, there's no you must believe this or something like that. No, it's just use your mind and you have to just think. And I was like, wow, this makes absolute sense. This makes absolute sense.
It just finally makes sense of the contradiction in ourselves and in the world. It's just unbelievable.
But we've never answered the core question of who are we as a species? What are our origins? What's the meaning of life? What are we supposed to do with our lives? And those questions have been puzzling me all my life, and now I have the answers to it. Healed my depression. I can sleep at night. I don't feel stressed. I don't feel guilty. I don't have any shame. It totally rewrote my understanding of the world.
I finally can understand what's going on in the world.
Jeremy explains it so holistically, and he credits some of the most honest, profound thinkers in human history. Gets to the bottom of every single topic that has perplexed mankind for so long.
When I watched that interview, my mind was just blown. I honestly believe this is how we are going to be saving the human race from running themselves into extinction.
Incredibly lucky to be alive at a time when this information has come about.
There's such an impoverishment of spirit now prevailing really globally, of humans struggling to make sense of life. And now with Jeremy Griffith's work, we can make sense of the world, which is, well, hallelujah, hallelujah.
We are so skeptical that people claim these sorts of things, and saving the world is like, I heard this before, then it's always a hoax, it's never true. Go there and follow the logic, and one step after the other, and you will just see it all stacks up perfectly. It is the truth about us humans. It is absolutely wonderful. It's shocking also. It's extremely shocking.
It solves the anguish, the anger, the selfishness, the indifference in humans. Nothing will be solved if we don't deal with the human condition. If we deal with the human condition, it solves everything.
Jeremy's scientific explanation of the human condition is what people need. It's what the world needs.
So you need to stop and listen to this interview.